Okay. Are we...
Are we
Please work.
back?
If it doesn't work, I'm
Oh, we're
giving
here.
up for now. Okay. Then, yeah.
I am peaceless!
Then, God Snake.
Thank you for your patience.
Okay. So this is the only one that's going to show up in Vodland. For real this time.
For real this time?
For real this time.
For realsies?
Yeah. Um, I have three new, very temperamental, uh, why is it not working? Stream is temperamental today. I have three very temperamental commands now. One of them is a point redeem. God Snake. You saw it. That was the last one. The other
Yeah.
ones are no, all caps, three O's, and then peachless, which is either peachless or PL. And the prefix for those is an exclamation point. And why is it so crunchy?
Why is what so crunchy?
My fucking parsec. It's like, all right, hold on. I also need permission to draw.
Oh shit. Yeah. Operator.
Okay, there we go. It's
What are you
crunchy
drawing?
because it was crunchy on your end. The lag was from you, not from me.
I'm drawing on my end. On my
Okay, there is a little bit of lag for me. Or is there? Alright, anyway. Would you like to become purple so people can differentiate what I've drawn versus what you've drawn?
Okay, how do I become purple?
Change the color of your ink.
I know, like
Do you not have the ink colors?
no I do, but I fucking colorblind.
Alright, so purple is dead bottom of the circle. And then bottom of the triangle inside of it. That's purple. There you go. So let's write up in the corner our names. So, oh,
Yeah, I can
there we go.
alright.
tic-tac-toe immediately.
Yep. uh, you could have won if you went right here.
No, I couldn't have.
No, because if you went right here, then I would be forced to either block you right here or right here.
Yeah, but you already had that.
Oh wait, yeah. Fuck. Right.
Tink, you're better at all games than you think you are. And so that's what we're doing today. So the game that I have proposed, because we're basically teaching you how to draw from
Yes.
nothing. Having a sip real quick. I'm so paranoid because ants have found my cup before.
No, Pig is paranoid.
I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna take a sip and it's just gonna be ants. I know what they taste like because of that.
I think I had a nightmare like that once.
It's not like bad in like a oh this is creepy terrible kind of way. It's bad because they don't taste good.
No, I swear I've had a dream where I like went to use the bathroom, and as soon as like I sat down, ants just came out of the toilet.
Yeah, that is
Just like
a
a horde. Like as if they had an anthill like right there in the toilet. And it's just like, oh, there's movement. Ant
ant
heel.
heel.
Ant heel.
All right.
Anthill.
So the game
The game.
is circle.
Easy.
Just try to draw as many circles in the exact same size as possible.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yes, you can if you go slow. In chat, they're not anal beads.
They are now.
They're a centipede. I wonder if I should get some music going. Some, like, non-denominational music. That's not the term. What's the term? Royalty free. Uh,
Are you just gonna put it in like the Discord with fucking Bard in the corner? There we go.
mm, mm, oh, that's loud. There we go. Now stream has something to listen to during the silence.
There we go.
Give your centipede a soul.
There you go. It's got a soul.
I meant like a personality / face, but
Oh no, it's
that's
facing
on
the
me
wrong way.
for not specifying.
It is facing away from the camera.
Ah,
It is. You could see that the legs are on the ground.
I see. Okay,
They're-
so mine's
they
like
are-
belly
They're
up.
like this.
Oh yeah, we should also swap to the streaming channel real quick.
But we've been in here. Damn.
Wee, wee, wee.
Wee.
That's not what I
Wait.
meant to click.
I can.
You know what that means? Fish.
Fish. I'm trying to turn you up in my brain hole. No! You saw my background for a second.
In background.
Tink, I think you just need to be closer to me.
Closer to you?
You're pretty good.
In the fucking.
All right. I could do a joke.
I'm
You
running
ever
on
watch
AOL dial-up right now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Alright, if I turn that down.
Okay. So imagine this. You're Adam Eve from the show Invincible. What's
You've
the
done
first
this
thing you do?
before.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking invincible!
Okay. So this was our warm-up exercise. Now we must kill him.
I'll make a cake.
No, I worked so hard.
Delete your art. The best way to enjoy your art is to not give a fuck about it.
I worked so hard on this. It hurt to make.
Yes.
And it hurt worse to destroy.
I'm actually really nervous. This is my first time.
Do you keep soundboarding? What the fuck is that? What am I hearing?
Oh, did you not hear it? This is
I have
my
music in my ears.
Oh, it's this is my first time flying. I'm actually really nervous. We're gonna crash.
I don't even know if Discord soundboard is being picked up by the
Maybe.
thing.
I'm gonna get some food because I haven't eaten all day.
Okay, I'll just doodle until you're back. I say, proceeding to not doodle right away. I'm still trying to get the freaking music audio to be an acceptable level. Where I can still hear it technically, but I can hear everything else better. Oh yeah. Part of my goal for this stream is to get some icons drawn for like my point redeems and stuff. But obviously I'm mostly just having fun with Tink. What is this? I don't know. It's like a little plant thing. It's cute and little and small. Yeah. Alright, do a little... Whoa. The brushes in this program are neato. Even though sometimes they just do not undo. Oh, there we go. Alright, leaves. Neat. Oh, someone just did a big poopy. He's hiding in shame in my room. Shame. Why am I still in
Shame.
leaf mode?
Leaf. I got leftover pizza. Yay.
Hell yeah. Pencil? Pencil?
It's
Oh my
just-
god, that's so small.
It's just cheese pizza.
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 Yeah, so I think most of what I want to do today is just like, you know, sketches. So, I wasn't always confident in drawing a line like this. Or maybe I was, but like a line like this. And then doing that with it. I was not capable of such things once upon a time. In recent memory, I wasn't capable of such things. Yeah. So my preferred method of sketching out shapes was chicken scratch. If you know what that means.
Like, just eyeball it?
No. It was this. Lots of significantly smaller lines that averaged out into bigger lines. And that's how I drew circles, that's how I drew lots of things. And what would happen is, it was a very messy art style, and it is very obvious when it's more of like a skill limitation rather than an art style, but it's how I learned how to get like lines into a shape easily. And then it helped me because I had the sketch, so I could focus on doing the line art better. So doing the sketch layer in Chicken Scratch and doing the line art later, not like that, and then doing the line art later in one go, it made it easier to just get what was in my head onto the scene. And then you can go in with the eraser and like tweak the lines until they are your desired shapes. So Tink, what do you want to draw?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, ants. I didn't drink any, did I? No, they had just found my cup. I'll put this here. Another thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be made. You could make it perfect later. A snake! It's a weirdly pointy snake. I might be using too thick of a brush. Do you mind if I kill your snake? Or do you
Go
want to
ahead.
do it?
I'm eating.
Alright. Shout out to, Drawfee for teaching me how to draw just through, like, watching. Like, for a very long time, I used to just do this. And this was how I drew faces. Now I can more so freehand them as long as they're within my style. Like, sometimes I do the little cross. But, man, this undo button has such a delay. Like, sometimes I'll do it when I'm doing, like, a 3/4 view, and the perspective is weird. Mm,
But how do you normally do it?
like that. Fuck. Undo! Usually I'll start with the nose. And then the eye on the closer side. Then I'll do the forehead. And that determines whether or not the other eye is even visible. I'm trying to do more like no sketch. No sketch Andy sort of situations where I just feel out the shapes. I don't know who this is, but he's delightful.
Kind of looks like the little guy from Thank Goodness You're Here.
Doesn't the little guy from Thank Goodness You're Here look like this?
Yeah, because he's like incredibly small.
He has a dynamic size, depending on what's necessary. Thank goodness you're here. Can you guess? Can you guess who?
Guess who?
Yeah, guess who I'm drawing.
Luca? Oh no, you're drawing Carrie. That's Carrie's hair.
This is Carrie. And this is a terrible time for my fucking headphones to be at low battery. Here, I'll see if I can do a genuine Carrie. You can watch me draw Carrie, and then just, I don't know, learn via osmosis, and then do little doodles in the margins.
Via osmosis?
Yeah.
Also, guess.
Pepsi.
No.
You don't drink Monster. Not
I
that
mean,
much.
I do, but I don't. Monster's expensive.
Docky Peppy.
Correct.
Another thing the little sketchy thing does help me with, it is kind of a crutch though, is proportions for the face. When was the last time I drew Carrie? Is it the But I'm Carrie comic?
I'm trying to determine, was it the comic or the commission that came first?
Yeah. Because I think the comic was how I established her design. This sucks. I don't know who that is. It's not Carrie. Is Carrie short for anything?
Sweet Caroline.
Is it short for Caroline?
Well, I only established that after I played Dark and Darker, because they have a cleric class in that game, and I couldn't take Carrie Rosaria because it was already taken. So instead, I named the character Sweet Caroline.
Carrie Rosaria was taken?
Yeah. And I was like, who the fuck is Carrie Rosaria?
She's got a pretty round face, actually.
Yeah, she was not made for combat, but she made herself for combat. Yeah, she grew up in a rather middle class family. In fact, she thought maybe she would be a traitor one day. But the drow had other plans for her and wanted to kill her. Along with all the other humans. So
It wasn't just the drow, there were some Underdark dwarves too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why they're called the Underdwellers and not just the drow.
But she mustered up all of her courage and she ran the other way.
That's what saved her.
Yeah. Her and Luca.
Would she ever, like, cut her hair short?
If it became a bother to put on armor with the hair that she has, yeah.
I like how that's her limit.
Yeah, if it's like, okay, my hair is getting literally caught on all the pieces of the metal, I gotta cut my hair. I like old Carrie.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for right now.
Old Carrie is more tame. She's not as aggressive. Because werewolf bite started making her angry.
There is a lot of anger that comes with youth.
Yeah. As you grow older, you just don't have the energy for that shit anymore.
Yeah.
And the anger in real life, for me, is what keeps me going. So once I get to 60 years old and can't be angry anymore, I'll just fucking collapse. All my anger turns into the power of the sun right then and there, and everyone around me just evaporates.
You just go Super Saiyan once, and then you're like, ah!
And then everyone explodes. I once read a D&D story where the DM allowed like all the players to choose like any race from fiction, because the campaign started off in a spaceship with all the players captive. One of the players chose the race Saiyan.
That's really funny.
Yeah. They were a Saiyan with the monk class. Because,
Ooh, punchy.
fist fighting. Yeah, because that's what Dragon Ball is all about, is punching. And so,
Collarbones.
they were on that spaceship being
I'm
tortured
trying to make
at
her
the
look
start of the
musky.
campaign.
Not musky, muscular.
Musky?
Like, these shoulder things, are they good? Do you like them? Like the
Yeah, broad
shoulder
shoulder.
muscles.
Yeah,
whatever they are.
you gotta. I think more you need like a line like this to showcase that they're, not just fat,
Yeah.
muscular titties.
Because I know the collarbone looks kind of like a little face.
Now that you pointed it out, I cannot unsee it.
Yeah. There's also a picture somewhere out there of a guy with a really deep collarbone with, like, salsa in them. And a chip in the other one. Like, my collarbones are chips and salsa holders. And I'm like, brother, what? How does one come up with this? Alright, it's faced now. In pink, because...
Imagine if humans like evolved with like scales, so we didn't have to wear armor during the medieval times.
That's dragons. You're thinking of dragons.
Yeah. But dragons don't actually exist. But imagine if they did.
Not yet.
Well, you're gonna splice yourself with a fucking lizard? Become the first dragon? You were gonna be dragonborn?
What are dinosaurs if not dragons? We're working on bringing those fuckers back.
Dragons are a very specific type of lizard.
They have a very specific set of skills.
Yeah, like breathing fire.
Not all of them.
Oh no, some poison, some ice.
Some don't breathe
Some water.
anything.
I think that's a wyvern.
Which is a type of dragon. It is a
there's-
subset of dragon.
I don't know if wyverns are. Let me look that up real quick.
Goddamn fucking symmetry.
Oh, they are. They are a subset of dragon. They are considered large dragons, at least in D&D.
Yeah. Since dragons aren't real, there's nothing stopping me from saying a wyvern is a dragon.
They're real in the Forgotten Realms. I really wish magic was a real thing. Do they imagine if it was like really, really hard to do, but you dedicate like half of your life to studying it?
I think a magic system similar to that of like Witch Hat Atelier would be cool. Right. It's based on your ability to like make the runes.
That's just Full Metal Alchemist.
You've just harmed several people saying that. Like, I just felt like in the Force, there are so many fans of either series who are like, fuck that.
Well, I mean, so the whole thing about Full Metal Alchemist is by doing transmutation circles, you draw symbols onto a surface,
Yeah, exactly.
and you give something, and you get something equal or less in return.
Yeah, I don't think Witch Hat Atelier has quite the same set of rules.
The only real rule in Full Metal Alchemist is that you cannot bring people back to life. You cannot create people.
Can you see the difference between the two colors I'm using right now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Very watermelon coated. Fucking...
Fucking meow.
There. Looks a little better. Oh, but now the ears are wrong. That's not what ears go. Yeah, sometimes you just whip out an art. She's bald!
Bald. Bald.
Sometimes you whip out a art and it's real
A art?
fast. Other days it isn't.
I mean, that's true for anything. Some days you're just not good at a specific thing.
Yeah.
What you're looking for in a lot of your skills is consistency. Because something that I found in video games is that, some days I'll just pop off and be like God walking amongst men. But if I'm usually not very good at the game, the next day I try it, I'm just
Yeah.
not getting a hang of anything.
Fear not the man who practices 1,000 kicks once. Fear the man who practices one kick 1,000 times.
Yeah. I'd say I'm more practice like 8 different kicks 1,000 times.
1,000 times total or 1,000 times each?
1,000 times each. That's how I'm good at a lot of video games, is because of the fact that a lot of like similar games translate very well. Like if you play a shooter and you're really good at it, chances are you're gonna be good at a different game that is also a shooter.
Maybe I'll make it a little wimpy.
Wimdy.
I'm not doing a good job making her look old. But she's not actually all that old.
I mean, 40.
She's only like 40. Yeah, my mom's a decade older than that, and she looks fine.
Well, you gotta think medieval time. Humans were considered old at 30 because they usually died from diseases.
No. Wrong.
What do you mean wrong?
The life expectancy was different than the average lifespan. Because if you survived past childhood, you would make it to your 60s more often than not.
Thing is that the medieval times were really unclean.
Yes. So unless you were... old is in reference to how close you are to dying from old age.
Yeah. So, yeah, typically, like, I think
So, like, maybe people considered people who were, like, 30 or whatever, like, well into their life, but you were not considered old because you weren't gonna die, you were less likely to die of old age at that time.
well,
You're not old until it's a risk of dying at old age. From old age.
Mushy, they didn't know how to determine between old age and disease. A lot of times, hell, you know why they wore plague masks? Like the doctors?
Because they thought about the smells. They thought the smells were bad.
The smell of death was the thing that caused people to get sick. So they stuffed the nose, which is the little bird's beak, with a bunch of nice smelling flowers to ward off death.
Yeah. You think I don't know this? I had a whole phase.
It was called the miasma. It was called the miasma.
Yeah. I have a funny inside joke with my mom about the miasma.
Do you want to tell it to the class?
No. Would Carrie pierce anything?
Does what?
Would Carrie pierce, like, her ears or anything?
No.
Alright. Okay. So you've seen my messy sketch. You see how messy she is.
Yes.
And now comes the part I usually skip nowadays. Because I don't like it. It takes too long.
What, filling in the lines?
The line art, which involves averaging the fucking sketch. And also the stupid fucking undo tool has so much lag, it's worthless. A lot of art is just sucking at it until it gets good. My brother, who is a significantly more accomplished artist than I am at this point, because he started drawing the moment he could hold a pencil, and it has been basically his autistic special interest his whole life. He puts a lot of effort into, like, actively studying, so his lines have, like, purpose to them. I don't do that. And I think you can tell.
Well,
I like
trial and error is a pretty normal thing to have.
Yeah. But, like, he, like, does studies, so when he decides to draw something that he knows is within his skill range, he can do it so fucking fast. Then, whoosh. Well... Burley needs a bit of a trim, but... Okay. What was your favorite Wii sport?
The fencing. The fucking, the first one.
island
It had the
sword fight?
fencing.
There's no
Yeah.
fencing in the first one.
Was there not?
No. You're thinking of Wii Sports Resort.
Oh. I never actually owned a Wii. Because I told you the story. My dad had a
Yeah.
coworker that fucking dislocated his shoulder playing Wii golf, and he's like,
He
it's so
must have thought
dangerous.
very highly of his coworker to assume it was not just user error.
No, my dad's an idiot, and his coworkers are idiots, but he believes his coworkers because he's more of an idiot.
So he does
This is
think highly of his coworker.
He does, even though that they're not the smartest tools in the shed.
Not the brightest chick in the basket.
Correct. This is the same guy who told my dad that Taco Bell breakfast is really, really terrible and to never eat it. So he literally would never get us Taco Bell for breakfast if we ever went out to eat for breakfast.
Oh, that guy was right.
Taco Bell breakfast isn't that bad.
On the spectrum of fast food breakfasts, it's on the worst end.
I wouldn't say it's bad. I mean,
Not
if you have
good.
the option for other things, I'd say it beats out McDonald's. Like,
Oh yeah,
little
McDonald's
breakfast
is down
burritos.
near the bottom too.
The only thing good from McDonald's are the McGriddles.
Yeah. And I guess the hash browns are okay.
Yeah. But, like, you could go somewhere else and get hash browns better.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Waffle House. You ever been to Waffle House?
Yeah. No, actually. I was just
No?
agreeing with you that, like, waffles are good.
No.
I've never been to a
House.
Waffle House. I've never been in enough of a crisis to have to go to a Waffle House.
Waffle House is the place that you go to when you have no other options.
Yeah.
And
We've
it's really...
always used Denny's as our last resort.
Never been to a Denny's.
They're like a Waffle House if it was a diner.
Waffle House is a diner, though.
A dinier diner.
A tinier diner.
I don't like this. I'll just
Are you
clean up
done?
the sketch. I'll use that as my line art. It's normally what I end up doing anyway. Because I like the messiness of it. Air conditioner's going back on, folks.
Too hot in your room?
Yep. It is. A very shittily insulated location. I am unsure if this is a thing that I am capable of doing in drop pile, but I know in Krita you can lock the alpha in the of a layer and then just yeah, there we go. Okay, I can do that after I'm done putting shit up. Excuse me.
Squeeze me.
There we go. Sorry if it ever looks like I'm not actually doing anything. It's because the software I'm using to like mirror my stuff to OBS is lagging.
Are you doing a window capture or like a full screen capture?
It is I'm using Parsec to because my drawing tablet doesn't connect to my fucking computer, as we've established with much difficulty, without the $90 cable that I don't want to get because it's $90. So I found a workaround.
Yeah.
Why'd the music stop?
Probably ended.
No, it's like, are you still here? I'm like, yeah.
But YouTube has that as well?
Yeah, if you just watch a lot of videos in a row without doing anything. UV, you're Luca.
You gotta draw and carry. Luca's the one that's been animating Carrie this entire time.
What?
What?
I didn't get the joke.
Oh, like as in like Luca is the one like with a SpongeBob pencil, like drawing Carrie to
Oh,
make her
you're
come
assuming
alive.
they're a cartoon in this joke. Okay.
Yeah.
You could cast anybody as Carrie in like a live action. Who would you pick?
I don't know, some no-name person that just like has a rather like monotone voice. Because I imagine that's how she talks, is pretty monotone. Because like she doesn't even try. Because
Carrie
her goal,
autistic? Question mark.
I feel like Carrie's goal isn't to like dress up and look pretty every day, only for like special events that she feels like she needs to look pretty for.
Why is she monotone?
Probably because she doesn't give a fuck about much. It's like, yeah, I'm here. You need me to slay somebody? Alright.
Talking like a freaking. I forgot. I don't know.
Also, why does the text-to-speech message cost 5,000?
Because I don't want people spamming it.
Then you just put a timer on it.
I want people to be able to do it frequently, but I don't want people to, like, I don't want people... It's for if I'm really not looking at chat, and
Yeah,
someone...
but like, it would take 2 streams, at the very least. Like, 2 full streams. 2.
I would assume if someone wants to talk to me that badly, they've seen 2 full streams. Because, like, I don't want to be the streamer that has a TTS. It's also to just shield against people who would use it for nefarious purposes.
I mean, that's what the timer is for.
No, because
like
the timer will not provide a barrier to entry.
Could just set it to where only followers can redeem.
Again, you can just click follow, and then wait 5
And
minutes.
And you could also have it to set where like they have to have like a phone number tied to their account.
Well, as someone who doesn't have a phone number tied to their account, I don't want to do that.
Or an email.
Why are you questioning me? I'm the streamer. I'm in charge.
Because it's not a good system. Nobody's gonna redeem it.
I don't want anybody to redeem it. It's for emergencies.
But like, you know what people can do, and what I have done. You just trim check.
Thank you for
Get
your
attention.
patronage.
See how I'm not looking at chat right now? Because I'm drawing. Alright, there we go. So, shrimp check. Yes. I'll do that real quick.
Unfortunately, whenever I draw the way that my tablet is, because I don't have like a little stand for it, I
Yeah.
have to shrimp.
Me too, but I've got like just a pile of books and a pillow behind it.
Nope,
So
I don't
my
think those
logic here
messages on
is
my
the
desk.
TTS is for if I am doing something super badly in a video game and not seeing chat and I can't look away and they just need to provide assistance. It's like for that scenario and nothing else. Which is why I think I also have highlight my message. I might not. I forget.
You do have highlight your message.
Yeah, highlight my message is for when I am looking at chat. You just want to be seen better. This is good
Where are
art
Gers
fight
is?
practice.
I think Gers is probably at work.
Yep. More than likely.
It's so odd that Gers has a job now.
I mean, it's good for them.
Yeah, it's good. I even told them, I was like, my little Gers is growing up. I have a job now.
I'm going under the assumption that Carrie wears some sort of undergarments.
Oh, she would probably wear like gambeson or something.
As an bra?
What, as a bra?
Yeah, I said undergarments.
I thought you meant to her armor.
No.
Because there's like 3 layers of armor. You have your gambeson, then chainmail, and
That
then you
goes to
have your
show
plate.
exactly. You're so night-pilled.
Yes.
What if I made her wearing like a corset or something? Because that is usually like the choice for the time period.
Yeah.
And it's not restrictive any more so than a sports bra if you're wearing it correctly. Just blocking in shapes. Kind of looks like a teenager in the early 2000s. I'm not sure what's giving me that vibe. Maybe just because it looks like she's wearing a t-shirt under a tank top right now. There we go. That's medieval as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, smoothing that out a little bit, and then color time. Wait, no. Alright. Remind me what color her eyes are. Just brown?
Just brown.
I mean, you can help color her in.
Oh no. Are you sure?
I'll do like a background color so let's see.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, it's just like coloring book.
Are you certain you will
As
be
long as
the
you draw
color?
on the right layer.
Which layer?
Mushy 4.
I'm not tripping. This is brown, right?
It's orange. Which, you know, it's just a light brown. What you
So,
need to do
what
is
about
just
this?
dark. That's red.
Oh my
Go back to the color you had and then darken it.
This?
Darken it. Yeah. So just put it closer to the dark end of the triangle. There you go. That's brown.
Okay.
That's how you get orange to brown. No. She's a little pinker right there. I know we could use fill tools, but I don't wanna. I should have done the whites after this one. What the hell? Where the hell is this freaking color?
That was what?
Oh. There it is. I was having some troubles.
And why were you having trouble?
Because I couldn't find which layer an error was on. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at this collaboration. Isn't this peaceful? I'm not sure how different from the background these colors are for you, so I'm hoping spot check. There we go. Look at her. That's Carrie.
Yeah, that is Carrie.
Something we could try. Not that one. Try coloring the lines. Gives it a unique and different feel. I don't like it. Let's not do that, actually. The lips was fine, though. Because I feel like she'd actually do that. Ugh. Um, maybe some. Nah, this is fine. Do you want to save it?
I already have.
Already have? Nice. My keyboard turned off. Carry. There we go. Oh, you've darkened her.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess if we want to make her look older. Not like that. What have you done? What are you doing?
Just testing.
And skin color. There we go. Older Carrie. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Sorry, I don't know if how long that chat bubble's been there. I was looking down at my thing. Hold up. Uh.
I've been here for like 15 seconds. Ah, just immediate. Oh, talk. Talk? What do you mean? What do you mean explain? Oh, chat can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, Mushy is currently having a coughing fit.
I had to choose. Chat can hear me good. I had to choose between muting myself in Discord and in OBS. I choose OBS. I'm currently fighting some sort of bug.
Bug. Little Mr. Bug.
I had what I suspect now is probably some sort of form of COVID a couple months ago. And every symptom except the cough has disappeared by now. I went on antibiotics and stuff. So it's literally just, sometimes my throat just gets sore wrong. Yeah. Thank you for the well wishes. My knuckles. Ugh. I mean, I'm all good otherwise. It's just sometimes I'll say something and then it's like choking on your spit, but worse because there's no spit involved. So you don't know what the hell you just choked on.
I'm pretty sure it's probably like skin cells, just an amalgamation that just like fell off.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna hide all the layers we just did and start a new one.
Okay.
so we can Doodle.
See, I only cough because I smoke.
Yep. It's like, you know those like vertical K-pop dramas? Not K-pop dramas, just K-dramas. That are like, this woman, the scheming woman used a magical talisman to project all her extra calories onto me. And so now I'm gaining all the weight while she eats whatever she wants. And then I died and was reborn the day she started doing that, and I have until I die again to fix it. You ever encountered any
I
of
cough
those?
because I'm choking on food. Oh my god.
Oh
No,
my
I
god,
have not
yeah.
encountered that.
Alright, well, that's the premise. You're doing that with your lung cancer to me.
I'm just giving you lung cancer the more I smoke.
Yeah.
I hold all the cards, old man.
Alright. So, Tink, we drew Carrie, which is your D&D character.
Yeah.
Let's say you do a couple doodle guys.
Doodle guy?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I draw a doodle guy?
I'm glad you asked! So pick a head shape. Yeah, it's called secondhand smoking. You're doing great. So doodle guys are my open species. I do have... I don't know if I have my Tumblr linked in my down place. What's it called? Description. There it is. But on my Tumblr I have a species sheet. It's on my art fight as well, I think. For doodle guys. And there's really only 2 rules, which is they gotta have a head thing, and they can't have feet. But otherwise, they can be basically any shape and size. Like, the closest thing to feet are these little nubbins. When I was younger, my sis asked me if she could smoke outside my window, and I told her no. She got pissed. Like, get your cigarette, send it ass away from me. Yeah, I used to live, like, when I lived with my ex, their dad smoked a lot, and his smoking spot was the garage, which was right next to my bedroom. And he had to move his smoking spot because it was affecting me so immensely.
Oh,
I am annoyed by this little eye thingy.
Yeah.
It has a sigh.
See, like, I'm always respectful if I'm around people who don't smoke. And I make sure to not, like, smoke in the area with them.
Yeah. Sometimes people come back smelling like it, though. Oh, thank you! This is my doodle guy, Sona. I don't remember... Like, the eyes used to be... The glasses used to be so much smaller. Like, even smaller than that, actually. It was like...
Do you still have the toggle for, like, the sick you?
No, that's for my, that's for my, reactive. This is my actual, like, VTuber thing.
Oh.
The glasses used to be so much smaller. I looked so... I looked like Marvin the Martian, almost.
Oh, wait, I could change my reactive.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Now now the glasses are almost bigger than the head, and the eyes match.
I can set it to the...
This, Tink, this is art. This is so cute. Little fucking triangle guy.
Yeah. little triangle guy just floats.
Where's his head thing? Unless he is the head thing. There's an ant.
What do you mean? Where's his head thing?
All Doodle guys need a thing on their head.
Oh,
There's no limit to what it can be, but it's gotta be just, something.
what if it's just oh, opera?
Careful, you're getting into Tumblr sexy man.
Oh
territory.
wait, yeah, the fucking
The heart-shaped
what's,
apple? Yeah! This is Ribbon. This is one of my actual Doodle Guy OCs. She's pink. Let me color her in. Not with the eraser, I don't. Not with that brush size either. Yeah, she's real cute. She is one of my emotes. You will see it in the free emotes, I'm pretty sure. She's doing a Wojak. Ugh.
there you go.
It's a
Little
candy
cane.
cane! That's amazing! Oh! I'm imagining, like, his head bobs up and down, like, bop, 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 when he talks. Like the children in South Park. I think they're the children. Are they? I've never seen an episode of South Park.
I like South Park because if you go into it just expecting it to be offensive, it's funny.
Like, I'm not usually... Here, do I have permission to, like, puppet your creature real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
So, I imagine it going like...
You did not move it.
It's on my stream, don't worry.
Oh.
Oh god, her skin. I guess she's staying right there. Man, my air conditioner messes with my audio quality, but I cannot live without it right now.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
Zoom.
The British have learned that American heat is no joke.
Yeah, we weren't bragging. We were warning you.
Yes.
I have another Doodle guy that I haven't, like, the other two I've made, like, art fight character sheets for. This one's Ant. I haven't really settled on a definitive design yet.
That is definitely an ant shape.
I think these eyes are the ones that I went with. And this one just has floating hands, like me. And of course, Ant is just red. Wow, Kane, you are so funny.
Could you say it with a little more gusto?
No.
I
I only made it to episode 2, by the way. When I said I would binge them all in one go, I got sleepy.
we should watch it together.
We should.
A lot of people did not like the last episode, but I liked it.
Yeah,
And I think that's
I
all that matters.
expected
is
nobody
if
to
you
like
it
the last
yourself.
episode because that's how that kind of works.
Well, I mean, it was more of a epilogue, you know,
Yeah,
and that's kind of what it has to be because it's the last episode.
yeah. It's just like people, like, there would be no satisfying way to end it the way that people were about that show.
So my thing is that I had a lot of theories, and none of them were true.
You know what? You know fucking what? Oh, hey, you're, like, human right now. What the fuck? When did that
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah, I told you I could change my reactive.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it back.
So I saw, like, theories on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. And I just kind of, like, put together my own theory that I was like, I bet they're all actually AIs. Or whatever. And I've never seen this show. So, like, it's fun and I bet 90% of the people who had theories about, like, yes and no's and stuff, about, like, various things, like the trans jacks and whatever, also never watched the show. Because my theory holds no water. I don't even know if it's true. I haven't watched.
I'm not going to tell you if it is
the
or not.
conclusion.
So I'm just going to let you ramble.
Yeah. So no spoilers here, obviously. Oh, that was like a salad fingers ass smile. You remember salad fingers?
Oh yeah. Did you know that the original like creator that made the song for Salad Hands ended up getting, like, the original video got copyright struck because
Bye.
somebody else, some random guy, thought he could make money from it by just claiming the video as their own.
You
Saying
gotta
that the
dispute
music
that shit. That's easy to
Oh
dispute.
yeah, the guy was disputing it, but fucking YouTube wasn't getting off their ass, and he had to make an entire Twitter post about it.
I think it's you dispute it, and if 30 days pass and the person you're disputing at doesn't respond, they let go of the strike. So they have 30 days to respond before the strike is dropped automatically, because it's like, well, you didn't defend yourself.
The funny thing is that if the person does respond to it and says that they are the rightful owner, YouTube looks at it and says, "We don't know. Go dispute it in court."
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, I actually had a copyrighted song in one of my Mordhau videos that I made, and it got copyright claimed, and I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of figured it would eventually. And I looked at the claim, and it was some random Russian dude. I was like, hold on, that doesn't seem right, because I'm pretty sure the guy who made that music was English. So I go and find the guy who made the original music, found his Twitter, sent him a message real quick, just like, hey, did you copyright claim my video? Because if you did, that's fine, but like, I just want to make sure it's actually you that did it. And he said, nope, I have not seen the video. So I did not claim it. But if it does get popular, let me know.
So I can claim it.
Yeah. So he can make the money off of it. And I was like, okay, fair enough. And I ended up putting a dispute up and being like, here's the evidence that the guy who originally made it did not claim my video. And immediately, like the day after, the Russian dude fucking immediately withdrew the claim.
I'm drawing the lamb
Lamb
from Cult of the Lamb.
before the cult. No cult hat.
Well, I'm not done yet. I'm also drawing this guy from memory. He's missing something. I guess his eyes just aren't big enough.
Yeah, the eyes are usually like more than half the face.
Yeah. I have a plushie of it across the room just staring at me.
Just like, do you dare defy me?
Depict me blasphemously immortal and I will want you. His ears are way smaller than I thought they were. I guess I can just stylize things, but if I get the proportions wrong, then it doesn't even look like the lamb. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I gotta just start over. The lamb looks like that, like, ASCII face that's made with, like, the full, not the full moons, but, like, the moon emojis. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry, what? Oh yeah, the full moon emote. The emoji.
Yeah. Or, like, the waxing and waning gibbon or whatever. I haven't heard from my cat in a hot second. Hold on. How you doing, Winnie? Come here. Come here, baby. Say hi to chat.
Hi, chat.
Meow. Did it get picked up? I don't know. Oh, little baby. Oh, little baby, baby. Oh, it's the baby, baby. Meow, 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 meow. How you doing, son boy?
A Labrador.
Yeah, if you haven't seen my recent clips, highlights in my on my channel, my Twitch channel, I'm gonna assemble some together eventually into like a video, but as I have to make my own clips because nobody clips things for me. And the ears, the horns, and the crown. Alright, baby's yelling at me, which means it's probably dinner time. So Tink, why don't you draw something?
Oh no.
On Mushy 11.
Oh
9
god.
of 10.
My time. Oh god. What do I draw? How do I draw?
Cat. The
How
most
do
fucked
I-
up looking cat you can imagine. Like a eugenics sort. If I give you the prompt to draw a fucked up thing, that gives you the excuse to just not care about making it look good. Somebody wants to know why did the music stop again? Yes, I'm still watching. I don't know how long it's been since the music was playing. I am so excited to see what you've made. That's not a cat, that's Solid Snake. Grew up.
You thought I was making a cat?
I mean, at first I thought maybe you were trying to draw Garfield. But then I saw the human ear and I was like, oh, that's hair. Never mind. Is this from memory?
No, I'm looking at a reference.
It looks very nice. I almost coughed, and it made it sound like my hesitation was in reference to your art. I'm sorry. Yep, there's ants in there now. Wonderful. This is why you can't leave soda unattended in the hot summer day. Night. I should just drink it out of the bottle. I'm not sharing this with anybody. This is fascinating.
This is fascinating.
Mm-hmm. I love seeing how people interpret lines onto things that definitely don't have lines. Because, like, if you look at real life, nothing's outlined.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like give it a line translation when everything just like is just shading and depth and stuff. I forgot he had facial hair.
Yeah.
I always just imagine him looking like... like that. That's Snake to me. Why does this look like Markiplier?
Hello, everybody. My name is Snake.
Hello, everybody. My name is Naked Snake. Which Snake is most likely to be Markiplier?
Like, voiced by Markiplier? Like, if Markiplier were to voice one of them?
No, which one is most likely to become Markiplier?
Fucking... Probably, like, Solid Snake.
Would you speak on that? Do you have explanation, or is that just...
Oh, well, I mean, like, if you want me to spoil shit, yeah. I will.
I mean, I don't plan on ever playing the game myself. And we watched that, like, 20-minute speedrun of one of them together.
Yeah, but you never got any of the story stuff from it.
Yeah, but
You just got the torture scene.
the torture scene. But is that not an important scene? It reveals
Not necessarily, no.
It reveals
It's just to show how much of an
Logan is
asshole Volgan
bisexual.
is. Yeah. Yeah, Volgan is just an asshole. He's gay and an asshole.
I woke up gay again today. I'm still so angry that that video that I made didn't get like 10 bajillion views. Because I was
Wait,
so
which
proud
video?
of it. What you mean, which video?
You made quite a few.
The one that starts with "I woke up gay again." The Final Fantasy one. Did you not see it?
No.
Ah! This is why it didn't get 10 bajillion views. It's because Tink didn't touch it with her special powers. It's in the Final Fantasy channel. Under the big Momonga gift that says "Praise me." I cannot get over how much this looks like Markiplier.
B. Dylan Hollis out of context, but it's my Final Fantasy XIV Warrior of Light.
Are you gonna watch it right now? Okay. I'm playing with my cat right now. Very lazily, but I still am because he needs the enrichment because he's a child.
But yeah. Welcome
I made
to
a deliberate
my
effort
Snake
to hide the faces of most of the spoilery characters.
This is my magnum opus. The Solid Snake.
Hello everybody, my name is Solid Snake. Does he not have eyebrows visible?
So here's the thing. He usually wears a bandana, and because of the way that I drew his head, the eyes are actually supposed to be a lot closer to the bandana.
You can make the eyes
But-
bigger, maybe, to just kind of like even out the proportions of the face.
lassoed.
This also. Oh. This also kind of looks like my grandfather. The one we don't speak to anymore because he's an alcoholic. It's mean. I guess they're both alcoholics, but one of them is significantly less mean.
But yeah, so I would assume Solid Snake would probably be the most likely to become Markiplier. And if you want to know my reasons, spoiler reasons, it's because Solid Snake is actually a clone.
Oh, and Markiplier multiplies. That's why he's called Markiplier.
Yeah. So Markiplier.
I'm pretty sure I knew
Markiplier.
that already.
So Solid Snake. He since he's a clone, he actually ages faster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, yeah, it's because of the whole like thing that we know from like cloning in the modern day. Basically, whenever you clone a living organism, their lifespan is actually halved.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. The evidence that we have of that is because of the redwood trees. We have cloned redwood trees, and those trees are supposed to last hundreds and hundreds of years. But because we've cloned them, their lifespan has been cut.
Much like a lot of the old growth forests in the US.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many trees there used to be?
Yeah.
It gets me so upset. Thinking of, because like, when colonists first showed up, they had like a solid coastline of trees. Like it went down to the edge of the coast. That's where, and then they just took all the trees away from us.
Yep. Because they didn't think about extinction.
They didn't care. They were like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
big wood.
Yeah. All
Big
they cared
woods
about
to build
was,
my fucking slave house with."
all they cared about was sturdiness of the material. They did not care about how like readily available it was.
I mean, at the time, it was readily. It was in
Yeah.
abundance.
It
Alright,
was
this is
up
beautiful,
until-
Tink. Sign it for me,
Yeah.
please. Not like okay. It is canon now that this version of Snake has your name on it.
So fun fact, whenever I create anything and I plan on it being out there in the wild, in the open internet,
Mm-hmm.
you can find a watermark of my name somewhere on the picture, but it will be hidden usually. I'll put something in the mute chat, and you gotta tell me if you can find
Oh,
it.
I got a hidden
Find my
object
water-
sign.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Cool.
do a hidden object.
Am I allowed to pull it up on screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Let me find it. Where's my meme folder? My old meme folder. Yeah. Okay.
Mute chat, you said?
Yep.
Oh god, that's so far up from where I was. I was in bugs and stuff. Alright, let's... There we go. And then just hide everything so you guys can see. So I can't zoom in. Here it is. It's in the hair.
Yeah. But
Made
you
by
don't see
Tink.
it. What?
It says made by Tink.
Oh, I think you said mud by Tink. I was like, what? Mud?
This is a good meme.
So, if you don't know the meme, it is Resident Evil 6. Basically, the entire Leon campaign. Helena, the player 2, during the cutscenes, you can clearly tell that she has a thing for Leon. But towards the end of the game, Ada's in the fucking picture and Leon's just fucking chasing her instead. So, hence why Leon is the guy looking back and Helena's just like, what the fuck, Leon?
I think it should be revealed that Leon has had a husband this whole time.
Well, actually, Leon is married in the newest Resident Evil.
What?
Requiem? Yeah.
Do they
He
say to
is?
who?
Nope. They kept it
What's that?
ambiguous.
Yeah!
He's got a wedding ring. He's got a wedding ring.
He's
got
married to
wedding
a
ring.
second, slightly larger Leon.
No, he's married to Chris. Chris was like, Leon, you gotta bang my sister so that way the Redfield bloodline will continue. And then
Oh my god.
Leon's like, I'd like to bang you. And then they get married. There you
Oh
go.
my god, oh my god. Alright, well, this is a masterpiece, Tink. I don't know how I can top this.
How you can top Solid Snake? It's very simple.
Ask
Just show
nicely.
him big booba. Just show him big booba.
Oh, here, you want Big Booba? There you go. Yeah, like that.
Oh. I think we should probably stop before you get.
I lied, it was a walrus. You fool. You believed I would draw Booba on stream? For free?
Yeah. Fucking Gers drew booty cheeks and got banned for it.
I think if you had the reference image on screen, that was probably what really was the problem. Alright, well. I'd like to keep drawing just for a little bit longer. I don't know if anybody has enough points for requests yet, though.
I do.
Do you have a request?
No. I have the points for it though.
Excellent. You play Godsnake. Since we had Solid Snake moment.
Thank you for your patience.
Excellent. He's still there. Okay, he's gone. Alright.
Alright. Here's what I can do. I can explain Metal Gear Solid. Since nobody in my friend group wants to fucking play the games to learn who is what Snake.
Would you so kindly provide diagrams?
Okay. So initially, you have Big Boss, right?
Yes.
Who is just like he's a baby. He was doing a lot of training under the CIA, in order to eventually be put on top priority missions with his skill set. And he was given survival training. Yeah.
Wait, doesn't he have like blue
So-
fucking eyes?
Yeah, he's got blue eyes. So
he's a baby.
So he's a little baby man who just knows somewhat how to fight because he received a bunch of training from the CIA. And while in the CIA, one of the people that he met during his time in the CIA was a woman under the name Big Boss, also known as the Joy.
Yeah.
Who was voiced by the same lady that voiced Pearl from SpongeBob.
Not the Pearl I thought you were gonna mention, but okay.
Yeah. So then, Snake ends up being given his first mission after being taught how to do close quarters combat. They named it CQC, the boss, and Snake. Jack is his name.
Snake Jack. Okay.
Jack.
Snake.
Unfortunately, I think that there was a translation error because at the end of the game, he says his name is John.
Jack is a common nickname for John.
Yeah, but usually you would separate Jack and John. You would have like two different names. Like you could name.
Isn't the
one
dad
person
from The
Jack.
Shining named Jack? And he says he was Johnny?
Yeah,
They're interchangeable.
I
As much as I
suppose.
hate that, they are unfortunately interchangeable.
so the boss develops CQC with Jack,
Stop biting me, son.
and so after that,
I'm
the
holding you like a freaking baby right now. It's like this baby snake.
as Snake says, after the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War. Which, once the Cold War happened, was whenever Jack could actually start using his skills. Because he was then sent on a new operation, an actual mission, his first mission, a covert mission where he was not to interact with the enemy at all, in which his only goal was to sneak past enemy lines, get through all of their sentries posted up, and rescue a man named Sokolov.
I remember this.
Yes.
This is the game that you had me try to play.
Yep, the very beginning of the story. So, Snake does get to Sokolov. Sokolov explains how the Russians were trying to develop a nuclear weapon that could be fired from any terrain, and they needed his help to do it because he's a weapons scientist. And Snake is just like, well,
If you're not gonna
if it's
draw
not finished,
diagrams, I'll just swap to just chatting.
well, I will, but we're talking about the snakes, and I gotta explain some things about the key story. Snake
Alright.
meets a man named Ocelot, and
Snocelot.
Ocelot thought that Snake was the boss.
Bossalot.
Ocelot.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just doing like word association right now. So Ocelot thought Snake was the boss.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you saw the cutscene where
I saw the
basically it was, if you're not the boss, then die. But he ends up trying to chamber a a new bullet in while he already had a bullet in the chamber, which caused a feeding issue whenever the bullet tried to eject. It's called a failure to eject, or a failure to extract. So essentially it got caught up, and then Snake was like, okay, now I can show off, and he literally just CQCs Ocelot and all of his men, knocks them out, and then he ends up trying to extract Sokolov back to the bridge that he originally crossed. You saw the scene.
Yes.
And
The one with the
fucking
bees.
yeah, the bees come down, take Ocelot, because the fear was being like literally hanging from the bees, and grabs Sokolov, takes him to the helicopter. The boss explains that she's defecting to the Soviet Union. Volgan comes in and is just like, okay, who is this? Is this one of your new recruits? And the boss explains how Snake has not developed an emotion to take into battle with him. So she cannot accept him into her unit. Snake is heartbroken by this and ends up, just pulling up his gun, ready to shoot the boss. And she asks him if he thinks he can pull the trigger, and then proceeds to grab his gun and dismantle it while pushing him to the ground. They have a little scuffle. They fight a little bit, but it was pretty much one-sided because Snake has never seen actual combat. So he ends up getting his ass kicked. His arm literally gets dislocated from the elbow.
His arm gets dislocated?
Yeah, I told you all to look away from that scene.
I guess
I don't know if
I
you-
did. I must have.
Yeah, because I was just like, it's pretty hard to watch, because she literally like pushes him around with his arm bent back, and then uses her elbow to bend it the other way. Bend it the way that it isn't supposed to bend.
Yep, not supposed to be
Yep.
that way.
Yep. And then once he's pretty much down for the count, Volgan says, oh yeah, he's seen my face, so we can't let him live. And then the boss is like, okay, yeah, well, he's my apprentice, so I'm going to do it for you. And then proceeds to put out a hand for a handshake, in which she says that he can't come with them. And then she fucking gut punches him. And then Snake grabs her fucking bandana, which is where the bandana comes from.
Yes. That's where the bandana comes from.
Yeah, and as she throws him off the bridge,
She throws him off the bridge?
yeah,
Oh yeah! Because then you have to, fucking remedy yourself.
yep, literally throws him off the bridge while
In
he's
that
grabbing onto
speedrun
her
we saw,
headband.
he did it so fast. I don't even
Yeah.
know if that's the same game.
It was.
Okay.
He just knew which ones. He had it memorized which ones to select, so he
The
did it really
configuration,
fast. Yeah, just left, right, left, right, left, right, just constantly healing everything. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little sad.
Now he's
So-
sad. Because his mommy left him.
Yeah. So Snake ends up putting a Fulton surface to air recovery device, which is basically attaching yourself to a balloon and a plane comes by. This is a real technology, by the way. Basically, it's a way to recover soldiers who are wounded on the field without them being in any danger. And basically, it's just a balloon, a big ass balloon that inflates super fast and is given a lot of heat, like a hot air balloon, to go up. You
So it
attach
just
it to
yoinks
yourself.
you up.
Yep, it just yoinks you up, literally
That's
hundreds of feet
amazing.
into the air, and then a plane.
Hundreds of feet into the air.
Yeah, yeah, and a plane comes by with like a little prong at the end, and literally just like punctures a hole into the balloon to attach you to the plane, and it just carries you off to somewhere safe.
Carries you off somewhere safe. Wow. Who the fuck thought
Anyways,
of that?
somebody who was like, soldiers cannot get a helicopter down for like a medical professional to come down and like actually fix their wounds without the helicopter from being shot down. So it's like, what if we brought them to the helicopter? Better yet, a plane. But that was the thing. It's a real device that actually exists. It's not really used that much anymore because we have a lot better technology for that shit. And we literally have fucking like we have fucking flares specifically to divert missiles. So that way we can get a helicopter down there. So
Yeah. I guess the balloon would be useful in like a location where a helicopter would be unable to get to.
yeah. But like the chances of you giving your soldiers a Fulton surface to air recovery device would be very slim. Why would
to
you use
none.
that in the modern day whenever you could just get, people on the ground? So yeah, Snake's sad. He recovers in a really, really expensive government-owned hospital,
Mhm.
and then he's sent back out into the field. He's sent to meet with Adam.
Adam?
Adam is the code name of the operative that he's supposed to meet. But instead of meeting Adam initially, he meets the boss again, who promptly disarms him, dismantles his gun, and tells him to
Again?
go home. Yep.
Tells him to go home.
Yep. Says, go home. Go home. You don't even have a weapon. You have no hope of completing your mission. And essentially, she ends up fighting him again, kicking his ass, and then tells him that if she ever sees him again, she'll kill him, which was a empty threat because
Empty threat.
She doesn't. And basically, Snake sneaks around, gets to where Sokolov was initially rescued, well, attempted to rescue, and doesn't find anybody there because the contact for Adam was supposed to be there. And whenever he comes out of the building, he's looking around still, and then there's an engine running with lights that turn on right in front. Yeah. With lights that turn on. And Snake's just like, cut the engine. They'll hear us. Are you Adam? And this woman, she says, Adam couldn't make it. They sent me instead.
I'm Eve.
Well, close. Eva.
Winnie's tail just smacked the fuck out of my face. That's why I said ow.
So
He was like jumping off of my arms.
Essentially, Snake gets ambushed, but
Snake gets
whenever he
ambushed?
Yep, because he was surrounded by GRU operatives, like actual Russian soldiers. So you have 3 different soldiers in Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3. You have the GRU operatives, the KGB, and the Ocelot unit. The guys in all black are the Ocelot unit. But before he was ambushed, he actually ends up asking Eva if she knows the password for meeting him, which is an answer to "Who are the Patriots?" which Snake received over a codec call. The answer is the Lolly Lule Low, which is a whole other fucking rabbit hole to go into. Tink is explaining Metal Gear plot to Mushy. So, when Snake gets ambushed, Eva says to get down, and he literally just dives into the ground. And she fucking takes out a pistol and just, like, muzzle sweeps across and shoots all of the GRU operatives. And she's just like, that is your answer. So she rearms Snake, gives him a 1911, which is where the fucking Snake having a fucking gun autism meme comes from. The slide has been reinforced. The feeding ramp has been polished to a mere sheen. A ring hammer? It's fucking great.
So he just goes on about it?
Yeah, because like the 1911 that Eva gives him is like a handcrafted 1911. It wasn't mass produced. It wasn't a factory produced gun. It was literally handcrafted to be a better 1911. And she just gives it to him.
She just gives it to him.
Yeah, there is a in the re-release for the PS2, there was this alternate like extras mode called the Secret Theater, which like did some funny stuff with the cutscenes, and one of them was during his gun autism moment with the 1911. He starts going through the gun like as normal, but whenever he pulls the trigger on it, it's a lighter, and then Eva just leans down with a cigar.
What?
Yeah, just leans down with a cigar and lights her cigar with the fucking gun that's a lighter.
With the gun. I know they make lighter guns.
Yeah, but like they don't typically look like real guns.
Yeah, because that would be illegal in the US.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Isn't it funny how
You can
fake guns are illegal, but regular guns are?
real guns are not. But yeah. So essentially she gives him the gun and a scientist disguise, telling him that he would need it later on. Tells him to get some sleep, while if you look in the first person view during the scene of her like leaning into him, you can see Snake is just full on looking at her chest.
Wow.
Yeah, literally just like staring, like eye to boob contact.
I don't
And
even know what she
essentially-
looks like. But I would assume... Could you depict her for me, please?
Just think of like 3D animation, sexy anime lady. Here, I'll put it. I'll put it in new chat. There she is. That's the remake version.
Does she look like this, Tink?
The fuck? The fucking Lara Croft chest.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Lara Croft. I just don't remember what she looks like. She has like a fucking strappy thing, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she has like the little the little side cross draw like gun holsters.
She's got guns?
Yeah, Lara Croft has guns. She has
I've
two
never played
Desert
a Tomb Raider
Eagles.
game.
Lara Croft has 2 Desert Eagles. But yeah, if you look at the mute chat, you can see why Snake was staring at her chest. Because she literally has her like biking jacket unzipped.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
She wanted to be looked at, honestly.
yeah. Well, it's because she's actually a spy. And if she can get men to like her, makes being a spy easier because she can basically be anywhere if she can act, all scantily.
She's like Evelyn.
Yeah. Except Evelyn would prefer to just take souls.
It's kind of like
Rather
spying.
than I don't know about that one. But basically, who is this? Who is this?
I'm making it up as I go.
Basically, tells him to get some sleep. He goes to sleep, wakes up, and they're being ambushed by the Ocelot unit. Snake takes them out, and Eva was fucking grabbed by Ocelot, held up by gunpoint because in their initial fight, when Snake and Ocelot originally fought, Snake gave him the advice of the way that he twists his elbow is a revolver technique. He's compensating for the recoil like you would with a revolver. So he actually got himself a revolver. But what ends up happening is that Snake gives him some fucking gun advice again, and it's just like, I see you got yourself a single action army. And also it's just like, yeah, there'll be no accidents this time. And then and then
Hello?
hello?
What happened? You just stopped talking abruptly.
My internet died. Oh,
Oh no. Hello?
okay, my internet should be back now.
Yeah. That was a strange noise that Discord decided to make.
So yeah, basically, Snake tells him that it wasn't an accident last time because it wouldn't have happened if he wasn't trying to show off. And then gives him one other piece of advice saying that he doesn't have what it takes to kill him. Which Ocelot ends up pointing the gun at Snake. It's a single action army revolver, one that you have to actually pull the hammer back and then shoot. Which he does, but it just clicks and doesn't go off. Which Eva takes that as her way to escape by literally kicking him across the face and then jumping down.
You've showed me this cutscene.
Yeah, jumping down on a motorcycle and then literally jumps the tires up to fucking knock him like upwards.
Get knocked, motherfucker.
Yeah. Snake gives him more piece of advice saying it's a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people. Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you're planning on selling it as a collector's item. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna skip over a bunch of shit with Metal Gear Solid just because we're gonna be talking about the snakes. Basically, later on in the game, you saw the torture scene. Snake
Yeah.
got his eye shot out. And that's whenever he gets the fucking eye patch.
This is my revolver ocelot from memory.
The cat boy.
Yep. I guarantee there is art of him as a cat boy somewhere.
Oh yeah, there definitely is. So, basically, Snake goes back, destroys the Shagohod, but actually it's not destroyed, and so he uses an RPG to actually destroy it, which it doesn't really work because it doesn't put a dent into the fucking health of that thing. Then Eva has a plan to go across this big ass bridge and use C4 to blow up the bridge, to
To
sink
blow
it.
up the bridge.
Yeah, to sink the Shagohod, the Metal Gear that's not classified as a Metal Gear because Metal Gear doesn't come later.
What?
It doesn't come until the Metal Gear does not come until later. So it's technically a Metal Gear, but it's not classified as a Metal Gear because Metal Gears technically don't exist until Metal Gear Solid with Metal Gear Rex.
Metal Gear Rex?
Yep, that is the name of the Metal Gear in Metal Gear Solid.
Huh.
The original Metal Gear Solid. And so basically, Big Boss is the guy after the entire series of Metal Gear Solid 3, the entire game of Metal Gear Solid 3, where basically he fights the boss, beats her, and then gets into a plane called a wig.
A wig.
Yep, the plane is called the wig.
A wig or the wig?
It's WIG. Just like
Is the plane's name Wig or is the plane's title Wig?
it is just the acronym.
Oh. Acronym?
Yeah.
Or wonderful
it's
industrial
called
gun.
Wing and Ground.
Oh, that's not fun enough.
The VVA-14.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual plane.
Neat.
It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, while they're fucking flying over this lake, fucking Ocelot decides to have one final showdown with fucking Snake.
One
Literally
final
fucking-
showdown.
Yeah, literally fucking fist fights him
Fist fights
until
him.
he fucking like gets a hold of his fucking gun, and Eva had thrown one to Snake, and they both fucking like constantly like pull the hammer back and shoot like really fast, trying to get one bullet on each other. And then also it's just like I guess there's only one way to settle this, and does his fucking takes the gun from Snake and does his little juggling trick with one bullet in it. And fucking tosses it around, and then basically you use the first person's perspective to keep track of it, and essentially he puts them both on the ground and has you choose, and there's a few different ways that it can end. First and foremost is like you correctly guessing, and the gun goes off whenever you do shoot him, and he flinches, and then he just like pats his chest and goes, "It's a blank." Oh, that was fun. And then he fucking proceeds to jump out the fucking door
That's
into
the
the lake.
beginning of the relationship, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So then
Is it a
the
blank in
there,
every scenario?
no. So there's another situation where if you intentionally miss, it's a real bullet. It's a real bullet because it actually makes a hole in the wall,
Okay.
and then he's just disappointed, and then jumps out the window or the
Okay, the
fucking door.
illusion of choice.
Yeah. So essentially, there is there is another option where if you guess wrong, it's actually the option that is more beneficial to you because it unlocks funny stuff for your next playthrough. Basically, if you choose the wrong one, the one that doesn't have a bullet in it, Snake gets shot, but it's a blank, of course. And Ocelot lets you keep the fucking revolver, which you can use in your next playthrough, which is hilarious because then you can like spin it around on your finger
That's some
like
meta
Ocelot does.
shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah, you
Like,
could spin it around, and whenever you
like,
first
I
fight
got this
Ocelot,
from the future.
yeah, which you
That's
also
my
get the
Snake impression.
tuxedo, and if you call the boss at the very beginning of the game with the tuxedo equipped, she'll be like, "What the hell are you doing? What? I think I look good."
Oh man, I want to play this game now. Now that I know there's like fun bits.
Yeah, there's a lot. I wanted you to get to the swamp so I can get you the crocodile mask and have Ocelot laugh at you while you wear it.
I feel like the fact that you were holding my hand was kind of what put me off of it.
Uh,
Because it's like, do you have older siblings?
I have my brother, yeah, but I'm better at video games than he is.
Okay, so my thing was like, it felt like being the kid that your older sibling is going to a party and your mom says, well, you have to bring your little brother. And it felt like being the little brother in that scenario. Because you were having so much fun just watching us do that. And I was like,
Yeah.
they're doing drugs here, Mom. I don't think this is an environment for a 10-year-old boy. I think Big Brother's getting irresponsible.
But basically, we fast forward because he becomes big boss, and one of the people in the fucking president's office is just like, yeah, we could use more guys like him in the military.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing that he's going to be cloned, which he
Wow.
was. So Snake, after having killed his mentor and learning the truth, which was that she didn't actually defect, it was a fucking ploy by the government to make them have good relations with Russia, because Volgan was acting outside of the USSR, and he nuked his own people with American nukes that were given to him from the boss. So, because they were American nukes, Russia thought America was the one behind it. So, the goal at the end, killing the boss, was necessary in order for them to prove their innocence. Yeah. So Snake, he learns that truth and is really fucking pissed off. And it's just like, fuck it. I'm going to create my own military group.
Wait a
And it's
minute.
not going to be.
Pause. I just noticed that the meme you sent me is called cuck.jpg.
Yeah. Yeah, because fucking he cucks Helena.
Oh my god.
Leon cucks Helena the entire fucking end part of the game of Resident Evil 6. Literally,
Alright.
he's just.
Oh,
He's
I'm
just
sorry, Winnie. I
chasing.
didn't mean to kick you in the face. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
I didn't know
god!
you were
Stop
underneath
kicking
the...
cats!
I didn't know you were underneath the desk. I'm so sorry. Ah. You're so windy. Okay.
So-
We got an hour of stream left, and I think I actually want to dedicate it to just chatting about the plot of Metal Gear. I am way more interested than I thought I would be.
Okay.
So
So-
you can close the draw pile if you want.
Okay.
I have the sea otters as the background.
All right. Let me put my drawing tablet back up as my fucking like third monitor.
I wish I could have my drawing tablet as a monitor. But I can't.
Anyways, so Snake gets pissed off, creates his own military group.
Stuff.
Yeah. He was awarded the title Big Boss from the President of the United States.
Who was
But
the
he walked
president
out of there.
in the time of this being made?
Who was the president?
Was it one of the Bushes?
Uh So 2004, so yeah. It would have been W. Bush, I believe. Not HW.
Not HW?
Yeah. HW is the
just W?
dad. Just W. Yeah, the 9/11 guy.
I know who he is. He was president when I was born.
Oh god. But basically the guy that they modeled to be the president looks nothing like him.
Good. I think all fictional presidents should be depicted as fictional people.
Well, I mean, they've had a lot of fucking presidents in the Metal Gear series for the United States because it's a Japanese game about American government,
Yeah.
and a lot of the presidents in those games end up being subject to violence. So if they used a real president, they'd probably be like found by the fucking FBI or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yes, continue with your...
so Peace Walker. Basically, Peace Walker happens where Snake's pissed off and makes his own military group on an oil rig. And it's not like he sent out applications to become like part of his military. He literally goes into the battlefield, knocks people out, and then like uses the Fulton surface to air recovery balloon to pick them up and then like take them to their base where they interrogate them and then convince them to join.
Fucking indoctrination shit. What the hell?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like they're already soldiers. They just need some convincing in order to like fight for their cause. And
Their
Peace Walker
cause?
is great. Yeah, Peace Walker is great because it's multiplayer. Like you can play co-op. And one of the funniest things that they have is, you know how the Metal Gear series is all about boxes for stealth?
Yes.
One of the boxes that you can get in there is a box that looks like a tank. It literally has like tank treads like drawn onto it. And
Oh
it
my
has
God.
like an
Wait,
extra
is that the
cardboard-
game where there's like maybe sex in a box?
Yeah,
I've seen
Yeah,
a
that's
clip
the-
of that.
yeah. And
What the
basically
fuck? What the hell
the
is the
tank-
context for that?
the context is literally that Snake is horny. That is it.
If I recall correctly, it was with another man.
Yes, you can do it with another man.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Snake bisexual confirmed.
Yeah. At least Big Boss bisexual confirmed. We don't know about David.
Yeah, we don't know if sexuality is genetic.
It's in your genes. So basically, the tank box is great because it's literally a cardboard box with tank treads drawn on the sides, and it's got another like cardboard muzzle on the top that you can actually fire like tank shells out of. You
What?
have to have a player 2 to be like the gunner while player 1
Wait, no.
drives the
How
box.
do you fire?
They don't explain it. It is literally just Master Miller makes a comment about it, saying that I don't know why we put so much energy into developing new box technology, but we have the tank box now. And essentially just tells Snake to have fun. And he's like, this is genius. And essentially, yeah, the whole thing about Peace Walker is that the ending is rather sad because you go through that entire game trying to stop people from building their own Metal Gears based off of the Shagohod technology. And one of the Metal Gears that actually got fully developed was an actual autonomous Metal Gear.
Autonomous.
And yeah, as in like an AI,
Uh-huh.
a robot fully controlled by AI to detect threats around the world and fire nuclear missiles at the countries. Which, the people that developed it did not have any foresight, but sure enough, it was targeting all of the countries on the world.
Yep.
So Snake literally fucking disables its legs so it can't move, climbs into it, and like the different hard drives that were like on these racks in it,
Mm-hmm.
while the boss's voice was talking to him. It's because the AI was developed using the boss's brain.
What?
Yep. Literally dissected her brain to turn her into an AI that fires nukes.
Wait, isn't that like how Cortana from Halo happened?
No, Cortana from Halo happened because she was literally found as an AI, like a weapon, is what they called her. From the Prometheans, the people that existed on these Halo rings before.
No, but
the
like I
Covenant.
thought. Then who was the scientist that looked like her?
Scientists that look like her. You talking about from
Yeah,
Reach?
maybe, or like the TV show.
Oh, I don't know about the TV show. The TV show was completely non-canon.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
remember like learning that there was a woman who looked like Cortana, and I don't know where I got this information. Maybe I'm mixing this up with GLaDOS from Portal, because it was like she like volunteered to have her brain
Oh,
sliced into
yeah,
very thin
Caroline.
little
Caroline,
slices.
yeah, from Portal 2. Yeah.
Well, she's in Portal 1 too. You just don't know she's
Well, yeah.
Caroline yet.
Yeah, but the thing is that in Portal 2, her backstory is revealed because you go into the depths of the Aperture Labs and you can hear fucking Cave Johnson's voice.
Fuck you, lemons.
Yeah, literally.
Alright, anyway, we
I don't-
were at the AI.
Yeah.
Made out of Big
So
Boss.
literally, like, it's heartbreaking, but like, it's heartbreaking for the player because like Snake doesn't react at all during that because like you're in full panic mode trying to disable this nuclear weapon before it goes off, trying to find like hard drives that actually house the information for the launch and trying to remove it. So it's a really intense situation, and to hear the boss's voice trying to deter you from doing this, oh god, it was heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. So, how did it end?
How did it end? You disable it and you call it a day. essentially, like, Miller is pretty much just like, we'll be there if anybody tries to create more nuclear weapons. And technically, right, but Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero happens, where basically, uh, after developing Mother Base, which is the oil rig,
Hmm.
uh, a new group called the XOF, which is just Fox backwards, the Foxhound division of the CIA, was what Snake was a part of for covert ops.
I see.
So the XOF was created as kind of like a militia to like big military groups, all led by a single commander named Skullface because he was fucking badly burned and looks like a fucking skull.
Like Skeletor.
More like if Skeletor had like a bunch of skin that was really charred on his face.
Like the Red Skull.
Yeah. So basically, some of the people that you had in Mother Base from Peace Walker ends up getting kidnapped,
Oh no.
which is what Ground Zero is all about. Is like going to this one specific XOF base that's on like a small island. It's like literally just a big ass rock, and that's where they establish their military headquarters.
Their military headquarters.
Is on just a giant rock,
Wow.
just out in the ocean.
Out in the ocean.
Yep. I mean, I suppose it's better technically than a big ass oil rig in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, because oil rigs
So
are notoriously great for military purposes.
yeah. So basically, uh, you end up going in there, rescuing a bunch of prisoners, uncovering a bunch of lore about XOF. Not much of it really matters, except for one. One of the prisoners, this girl from Peace Walker. When you rescue her, her name's Paz. Uh,
Pause?
yeah, Paz, Paz.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really hard scene to watch because whenever you're on the helicopter trying to escape with her, uh, you have a medic on board on the helicopter who realizes that she had been cut open because he was checking for wounds.
Oh
And
no, you've told me this part before. Oh.
yeah, it's a really hard watch, but he has to literally cut her back open and take out a bomb.
And then it's revealed that there's a second bomb inside of her,
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
explodes anyway?
Yeah, she jumps out of the plane or the helicopter and fucking explodes. Right there, like a few feet from the helicopter.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Glory,
So,
glory, what a hell of a way to die. Anyway.
I think Paz is like 16 though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. That's about right for the US military.
No, I believe the US military requires you to be at least 18.
Now?
Yeah. Yeah, back several decades ago, we had
Or at least it was
looser
way easier to
restrictions.
lie.
Yeah. Which is funny also because they wouldn't allow women to join the military for the longest time.
Anyway, where were we? She exploded.
Yeah, she exploded because there's a second bomb. So she literally like tried to tell him like there's a bomb, and then Big Boss is just like no, we got it out. It's fine, you're safe. And she's like no, there's another one. There's no time. And then jumps out of the fucking helicopter and explodes. Helicopter goes down, and we were left with no answer for about a year until Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, comes out.
Wow. Remember when
Uh,
game sequels came out only a year later?
It wasn't a sequel. So the thing is Ground Zero was just it was a tech demo.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
A
it
tech
was a
demo?
tech demo. Yeah, it was a tech demo to show like how the game worked
Like
because it was
Half-Life?
vastly different. Half-Life was not a tech demo. The tech demo for Half-Life was Ricochet.
I thought Half-Life like became the games that were like basically tech demos. Like Half-Life Alyx was like a tech demo, but also a
No,
game.
Half-Life Alyx was a full game.
Yeah, but like it was like used to flex the tech.
Oh, well, yeah, like all the Half-Lives are there to be like testing new technologies and new ways to play games. Yeah. That's
Okay,
what the
that's what I
Half-Life
was
series are
thinking.
for. Yeah. So a tech demo is pretty much just like, this is our technology. It's not really a full game. There's no narrative. There's no like giant levels to go through or whatever. But here maybe a multiplayer to play with friends, see how everything works, whatever. That's what Ricochet was for Half-Life.
Mm.
Ricochet was just a multiplayer game that showed off like how the source engine like controls.
All right.
But so Ground Zero was a tech demo for the Phantom Pain because the stealth mechanics were different from that of Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 4.
Go. On.
I mean, there was a bit of story elements, like I told you about, like pause,
Yeah.
but like
So you were just
lot of
left
it-
hanging for a year.
yeah,
And then
we left hanging for a year, and then we got to finally play it. And essentially, when you play, you're in a hospital, and a nurse ends up, taking your vitals and finds out that, oh hey, he's awake, and ends up getting a doctor. The doctor comes over and says, there's no real easy way to say this, but I'm afraid it's been 9 years. You were in a coma for
What?
9 years. Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah. So,
God damn it, the fucking trigger fight. I'm just gonna be peachless.
Peachless.
I am peachless.
Thank you.
Oh, that one still works. What the hell?
But Tinkuwu explains the plot of Metal Gear to me. I'm explaining the snake lore.
Snake lore. Yeah, you would know about snakes.
Basically, the doctor explains that it's been 9 years. You were in a coma for 9 years. The world has changed, but they've kept your identity secret, and they need you to essentially help them become a new person. But you create your own like digital persona, essentially. It has a character creator which you can use in the game, but a lot of people opt to not use it because they want to play as Snake.
Huh.
And then he also explains that there's been some complications, such as the piece of shrapnel that is stuck in his head.
Oh yeah,
Which-
the shrapnel that does
Yeah.
horn stuff.
Yeah, that becomes a horn the more you kill people in that game. There's literally a hidden like demon point system. And essentially
Fable.
Yeah, except you don't get a cool ass weapon for being evil. You just get a bigger horn and then you become all bloody at the very end.
Okay.
Then he also explains that there's another issue, and he's missing his left arm, which he is. He has no left arm, which fucking Snake freaks out.
That's my jerkin arm, Colonel.
Yeah, so he literally freaks out, and he has to be put under because like his heart rate fucking spiked immediately.
Oh
And
yeah, he's an old man now.
He's not that old in the Phantom Pain.
Oh, is it called the Phantom Pain because he has Phantom Pain?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And not just him either, but there was also another person on that helicopter when it exploded. Fucking Miller, the guy that was
We got what?
upset about the box technology. Miller, the guy I told you about that was
Oh, the guy who was
like,
upset about the box technology. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
you
he
cut
was
out, and I was like,
Oh.
what did you just say?
Oh, yeah, he was upset about the box technology in Peace Walker, but he was also on that helicopter in Ground Zero.
Okay.
So, he had it the worst.
He lost all his limbs.
He lost his left arm and his right leg.
Man, they should have made him lose his left leg instead so they can say, oh, you're alright.
Yeah.
That sounds like such a fucking joke they would make, don't you think?
Yeah, it would have been a good joke. Hey, you hear about the guy that lost all the left side of his body?
Yeah, he's
don't
alright
worry,
now.
because he's all right now. But nah, Kojima probably did a left and right, so that way so nobody can make that all right joke.
I see. Alright, I'm gonna mute real quick. I will still be able to hear you, don't worry.
Okay. So Snake comes to, is attacked by a mercenary because everyone wants him fucking dead. Mercenary is quiet. The fucking emote that I have. Fucking you have another guy in that same hospital room who literally fucking sets her on fire as she's fucking choking you out, and she fucking drops out of the window, and it's just like, what happened to the woman? The woman? We gave her a light, she took the fast way down. I fucking love that line. So your cover name is Ahab. So the guy with you calls you Ahab for the rest of that while you sneak around the hospital trying to like relearn how to walk. Because it's been 9 years and you haven't walked in a while.
Yeah, and your center of gravity's different now.
Yeah. So literally, like, the guy in all these like bandages on his face, he literally gives you a fucking shot to help with the pain. It's like, give it a few minutes. It should
like a
should
shot,
help.
like alcohol or injection.
No, injection.
Okay.
Literally, like injects it into your leg.
Yummy.
Yeah. It's like, are the meds not working yet? So you go through this entire fucking hospital. These mercenaries are looking for you and want you fucking dead. And they're killing all the patients and all the doctors because they don't want to take any chances that you're incognito and trying to get out.
Holy shit.
But you do manage to find a weapon and start fucking blasting your way out until they bring in a tank. And then fucking once they bring in a tank, fucking Psychomantis, like little kid Psychomantis, appears and fucking literally uses telekinesis to bring a helicopter from the sky down. Fucking cuts up a bunch of people with the helicopter propeller.
The fact that you're telling the story in chronological order means I don't know who Psycho Mantis is.
Psycho Mantis is a character from the original Metal Gear Solid.
And he's a child?
He's a child in the Phantom Pain because it takes place before Metal Gear Solid.
I feel like this is like a Star Wars prequels situation where technically you can watch them in chronological order, but they hit better if you play them in release order. Because then you are like, you know all the characters that the prequel is about already.
Yeah, I suppose, but like...
And it's like, how did we get here?
So, Psycho Mantis is, in the Phantom Pain, is just a kid with telekinetic abilities who just appears out of nowhere. Also, there's a guy named the Man on Fire, who is literally just a guy that looks like he's fully made of metal, who is on fire. And he is being controlled by Psycho Mantis to just attack anybody in its path.
And light them on fire, I presume.
Yeah, well, I mean, anything that the Man on Fire touches gets, combusted.
It's like Midas, but with fire.
Fun fact, the Man on Fire is Volgan from Metal Gear Solid 3.
I don't know who that is.
The lightning guy, Kuwabara.
Oh, Lightning Man!
Yeah.
Lightning Man who grabs your nuts.
Yeah.
The bisexual.
Yes.
That's all I know about him.
You say Metal Gear Solid for straights, but then Metal Gear Solid pulls some
No,
gay
it's
shit.
for straights. It consists of not straights. Which, much like how Kingdom Hearts is for gays, but it consists of straights. Because Disney is a coward.
Oh, it's Square Enix that made the games.
But Disney has a say. Disney has such a big say. Because it takes place in Disney property land.
Well, the only rule that Square Enix was given for the Kingdom Hearts series was that the Disney characters were not allowed to hold actual weapons.
Which is why they have keys.
Yep. They have keys, and Goofy has a shield, and Donald has a magic staff.
Donald is the most powerful black mage, I think.
He is
Final Fantasy history.
He is a mixture of all the mages. He can do white mage, red mage, all that.
I think that's why it's called black mage.
Is black mage all of them? Like,
I know there's like
umbrella?
red mage, white mage, blue mage. I don't know what black mage is. I don't know if... I'm basing it solely off of my knowledge of the Final Fantasy mage classes, of which I only have white at the moment, because I like being a healer.
You're about the only person that loves being a healer.
I love being a healer! Oh man! Put your life in my hands. I'll protect you.
I could have used you.
Maybe.
I could have used you for the fucking leveling I did earlier today. I
was probably asleep.
The tank and the healer walked the fuck away without pulling aggro.
Yikes.
Yeah, literally, like, the tank hit one enemy and then continued on ahead to pull more, and the healer followed them.
Oh,
And
I
me
bet.
and the other DPS
I bet the
died.
tank didn't have tank stance on.
I have no idea. I didn't get to check because I was getting my shit kicked in while I was playing Lancer, and I had the other DPS with me.
If you were at a low enough dungeon level that you were playing Lancer, it is very, very real of a possibility that the tank.
They were
did
all
not
sprouts.
know that
Yeah,
tank stance existed.
yeah, they were all sprouts.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier when I was playing my Lalafell ult, and I was like, by the way, Teehee, tank stance is the thing that keeps the enemies looking at you. Wink, wink.
Yeah, so
Turn that on, please.
I have respect for the other DPS that was with me,
Mhm.
even though that the other DPS was a Sprout. They stayed with me until we both died.
They held you there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, what class were they? Out of
I don't,
curiosity,
I don't, I did
was
not
it a
check.
caster?
I don't know because I was trying not to die.
You were trying not to die. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I? We've got like 15 minutes left. Can I tell a Final Fantasy, like, this story is my version of and the fish was this big, you know?
okay.
So I was a little Lala Sprout. I don't think I was even a bard yet. I was still an archer. Uh and I just stumbled upon an optional dungeon called like something Karn. I don't remember. But it's if you have this dungeon, you'd know it. It's the one with like the ants, the sand, and the manticore at the end.
Oh wait, yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yes.
about.
Yes. So I went all the way through this dungeon as a Lalafell. I'm not a Lalafell anymore, but I did start the game as a Lalafell. And this was I don't remember. I don't know if they like changed the mechanics or whatever, or if I was just like locked the fuck in. So we got like down to like a third of the manticores, the final boss manticore's health. And then something just like the healer messed up or something, and like the healer died, and then the tank died, and then the second DPS died. And I, in my infinite hubris, or perhaps ignorance, it didn't occur to me that we wouldn't have to start the dungeon over if I died. We would just start the boss over. I just circled the arena, dodging mechanics and like healing when I had to, because the manticore, that I don't know if it's still this way, but it just stays in the middle and does magic at you. I don't know if it like hits you from afar. So I just kept my distance and I just whittled it down to nothing over the course of like 15 minutes. And while the rest of the party just sat there and watched. And I was like, and now I say this sometimes in like Final Fantasy chat. I was like, one time I soloed the Manticore at the end of the Wrath of Karn, or whatever it's called. It's the something of Karn. The Sunken Temple of Karn. Or Quarn. Or Quarn. It's Qarn. So it's hard to figure out how pronounced it is. English.
I have another. I have a like
You have a
solo
conquest?
the boss. I have a solo the boss story from Final Fantasy 14. Whenever I
yeah.
got Dark Knight, I didn't exactly know how Dark Knight really worked, but I was doing a leveling roulette, and it was the fucking like. How do I describe it? I can't remember like the shape of the boss. All I remember was that you had to like destroy these crystals before you could actually do damage to it.
Oh, yeah. There's a few bosses like that.
Yeah,
It might have been a
but, like,
trial.
it might have been a trial. I
Because,
don't
like,
know.
Ifrit
But-
has a nail that you have to destroy.
But like basically, I didn't know about that, and I ended up basically just attacking it, and I didn't have tank stance on.
Oh, no.
So that the fucking boss wiped all three of my party members, and my party ended up saying in chat, "Is just like you gotta destroy the crystals first before you attack it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I go over to the crystals and fucking destroy them, and and then I just soloed the boss by using the lifesteal mechanics from Dark Knight while my team was dead.
Did you... How did they react to that? Do you remember? Because I remember
I don't-
my teammates were, like, in awe, because they had already gotten to fight for 2/3 of the boss.
I think they were just saying, like, I think they were constantly just telling me to reset. But I was just sitting there just like, what are you talking about? I got this. I can do this.
Just hard-headed luck. Like, on both ends of it, it's like, yes, it makes you feel really cool, but also, like, it is kind of mean to just make them wait there while you do it.
I didn't intentionally, but like I had already gotten it like more than halfway down, so I was like, well, might as well.
Yeah, might as well see what happens. See if you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because my intention
Every
wasn't
gamer
that.
deserves to do that just once, I think. You get to have that ego moment, and then you can tell that story forever and never do something that rude to someone else again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, hell, if I saw somebody like soloing a boss, like after I got knocked down, I'd just be like, hold on, hold on. Let them cook.
Yeah, I would be intrigued. I do think we definitely could have done a tankless run with that.
The Manticore.
No, I mean,
Or
like,
oh wait, oh the fucking the boss that we fought
yeah.
yesterday
I was like, Carrie, this is your time. It's your opportunity.
is
You
like, oh
always
yeah,
want to tank when you're DPSing. This is your
yeah,
chance.
yeah. It's because like I'm a natural born tank. I like having a bunch of health that you cannot take down from me. I like
Yeah.
holding the line.
I really am curious to see just how little I could heal you. And you still succeed and survive.
Really the only thing that I ask whenever like I'm not a tank and I'm like I have to tank real quick is regen. That is really the only thing that
Yeah.
I'll need because as Dragoon, you have two healing abilities. You have Second Wind and then you have Bloodbath.
Yeah. And neither of those are very good when you're at higher health levels.
Yeah,
Like if you
but
have 10
Bloodbath is still
10 million health, second wind does nothing.
so Bloodbath is really good
Yeah, my
because it
pugilist
heals
has
based off.
bloodbath. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
Bloodbath heals based off of how much damage you do. So if you just hit like your combos constantly, then you're healing a shit ton of health. Especially if you have like the fucking lifesteal like thrust from Dragoon.
Oh
Because
yeah.
the lifesteal thrust, it only is in effect for 5 seconds. And it only works for like one of your abilities. So at the very end of your chain, if you need health and you're bloodbathing, you just pop that real quick and then hit your final
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. I'd be really curious to see how you do with a ranged DPS.
I have no idea how to do with ranged DPS because
If
I
you
hate
teach me how to Dark
range.
Knight, I'll teach you how to Machinist.
Dark Knight is easy. Dark Knight is you are tank, but your goal isn't to have more health or mitigate damage. Your goal is to out heal through lifesteal,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all
You're
you're doing.
being a vampire, basically.
Yeah.
I picked up Dark Knight because I heard that the quests are good. But I haven't done any of the quests yet. So don't spoil it for me.
I mean the quests are fun.
Yeah. Like the
Dark
job
Knight
quests, I've heard the job quests are good, which is why I picked it up.
Dark
But I'm
Knight
like,
Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight's so
appeals
scary and confusing.
Dark Knight is appealing to the edgy teenagers who are just like, "Oh, I'm so dark and mysterious." That's
Yeah,
how their quests are, pretty much.
yeah. There's a reason why I put the fucking, like, the fucking Mickey Mouse umbrella clip in that one video that I made. And it's because oftentimes I will forget that the Fat Cat umbrella is my default umbrella, and I'll be wearing like a cool, edgy outfit, and then it will start raining. It's like, ta-da! Cute umbrella. I'm like, God damn it. It ruins the vibe. Makes a completely different one. Makes its own umbrella vibe. Winnie is enjoying the tunnel I bought him.
Fucking Mickey Mouse umbrella.
Fucking Mickey Mouse umbrella. That's originally from, I think, because I got all the audio clips from B. Dylan Hollis.
If there's one thing that I want you to remember from Phantom Pain, since you're not gonna play it,
Yeah.
the fucking ending of the game, things are revealed to you, and you find out that you're not Big Boss. You
It was a
are
lie.
you were the medic that was on the helicopter.
Oh.
During your coma, you were fucking hypnotized into thinking that you were a big boss because the real big boss didn't want to be hunted to the ends of the earth. So he fucking offloaded that onto somebody else.
Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah. And so basically, canonically, what happens is what happens in the original Metal Gear. Basically, Big Boss, who is Venom Snake, develops nuclear weapons, which you can in Phantom Pain, but you can also not and become a hero instead and try to dismantle nukes, which is what I and a lot of the community has tried to do over the course of several years for Peace Day. We want the secret cutscene to play where we dismantle all the nukes on the platform.
So that's like a thing you can do?
Yep. There's
Wow.
a secret cutscene that gets triggered if you dismantle all the nukes from other players on all the platforms.
And that's never been done before?
No, well, actually, I think the PS4 has done it legit already.
Oh. Wow.
But none of the other platforms have.
Well, yeah, there's probably way more players on some of the other platforms.
Also, it also keeps track of players that haven't logged in for a while.
So it, like,
So
deletes their nukes?
No, like, legitimately, like, if a player develops a nuke, there is a time period in which, like, you can offline, like, sneak into their mother base and steal their nuke to dismantle it.
Yeah.
But after, like, years, you can't do it anymore. Like, if they've been offline for that long and they still have a nuke on their base, yeah, you're not getting it unless they log back in.
Everybody, if you haven't logged in to that game in a long time,
Yeah, if you haven't
do
logged
that.
into Phantom Pain and you think you have a nuke, please
Go
log
for
in
the cause.
or
Go
dismantle
for the
it.
cause.
Yeah, just fucking dismantle it, please.
Alright, yeah. And I think for our last 5 minutes of stream, I would like to end early by showing the video I made.
Well, if there's one other
Yeah,
thing
you can keep talking while I figure out how to pull it up.
So basically, Metal Gear, you sneak into Mother Base as Solid Snake, which is the clone of the original Big Boss, and you kill Venom Snake, Big Boss. Because the fucker was developing nukes to basically threaten the entire world, be like, none of you should have military. Get rid of your military or else we'll nuke you. And fucking the United States sends in Solid Snake to go in there, sneak around, and kill Big Boss, which he does.
Yes.
But Big Boss reveals that he's his father, but not actually, because he knows that Solid Snake is a clone of Big Boss, but essentially didn't take into account that it was the original Big Boss and not him.
What?
The original Big Boss, Naked Snake, not Venom Snake. Venom Snake is Phantom Pain, and Naked Snake is Metal Gear Solid 3 and Peace Walker and Ground Zero.
Okay. And they're not the same snake.
They are not the same snake.
Are they the same person? No.
I told you, Venom Snake is the medic that was on the helicopter.
Oh, I thought it was the real Big Boss does that.
No.
Okay,
fucking
that's
Venom
where
Snake.
you lost me.
The medic starts developing nukes.
Wow.
And,
okay. What does the real Big Boss do then?
The real big boss goes into fucking hiding because he's tired of fucking fighting.
He just goes into retirement.
Yeah, pretty much until Metal Gear Solid 4.
What's that
Where,
one named?
Old Snake.
Old Stink?
So, Old Snake.
Okay. I
Old
was asking
Snake.
about the name of the video game.
Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots. Okay. Old Stink is such...
Old Stick.
Old Stink.
Old Stink.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Old
I was like,
Snake.
wow, what a
Snake.
fucking mean name. Old Stink.
Snake. Old Snake is just the aged clone, which is Solid Snake.
Yeah, which is
So-
half the age that he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Because clones age faster.
Yeah. So essentially,
Can you imagine being physically twice the age you were mentally?
oh fuck, that would suck.
Yeah, you're already... Are you okay with being age doxed?
I'm 30.
You're already 30. Can you imagine being physically 60 right now?
I would fucking just lay in my
You'd
bed
keel
forever.
over.
Yeah, I just lay in my bed forever. In fact, the ending for Metal Gear Solid 4, Old Snake, pretty much is done with it after you finish the game. He's literally at a fucking graveyard and he's just ready to end it and puts a gun in his mouth.
No, at least dig
but-
the grave first.
But Big Boss fucking comes in there and is just explaining that hey, you don't have to do that. You just got to live the rest of your life, even though that the shit that you've seen is pretty bad. You still have several years ahead of you.
You still have 7 years.
You still have several years ahead of you.
Several, okay. I was like, 7 is a weird number to give him.
Well, it might be 7, considering that in the original Metal Gear Solid, he was poisoned with a disease called fox die, which was
Does it
designed
make
to
foxes die?
It makes people with Snake's DNA die on a random timer that can be predicted.
Do they know that that will happen anyway?
Yeah, because this lady named
At a
Naomi
random timer?
Yep.
Did they do that on purpose, or is it just unfortunate that it's random?
It was done on purpose so that way there was no known time of death, and there was no way to know how the cause of death acted. Because the cause of death for everyone that died from fox die was a heart attack.
So they could determine it was a heart attack cause of death.
Yeah, that's
They just
all they
didn't
knew
know if
about
it was
it
fox
until
die.
Naomi. Yeah, because Naomi was the one that was just oh yeah, that was fox die because I literally helped make that poison that kills everyone with your
Fucking
DNA.
Naomi. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's one of the people that's fucking helping you.
I don't know
But,
any of the characters. I've never played the games.
Metal Gear Solid, the original Metal Gear Solid, she's one of the people on your team that you can call. But the thing is that she fucking hates you. She hates the Snake bloodline.
Okay, wait. Question. So, in the Henry Stickmin games, there is a woman who has a German accent who rebuilds you but better. And I feel like there's a little brain worm in my head that's this is a parody character of a Metal Gear character. I can tell. She's got blonde hair and a ponytail and little oval glasses. And she might be Russian, actually. She might be Russian, not German.
Yeah, if it's Russian, then it's one of the. It's one of the.
Anyway, I'm gonna hide us and chat. and we're gonna watch the video I made because I'm so proud of it. So it's called Be Dylan Hollis Out of Context, but it's my
Natasha.
Warrior of Light.
Natasha is who you're thinking of, is the
Okay.
fucking parody, yeah. Because she's a
Cool.
Russian that's all about guns in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna watch this together. Not filters, properties. I need to get the audio correct. Alright.
I woke up gay again today.
This is international bullshit.
Whichever mutant came up with this idea needs to be drawn and quartered and shot and burned in an easy bake oven.
This is transcontinental shittery. Good morning, you sons of bitches.
Fucking Mickey Mouse umbrella.
You look like a walking pixie stick.
Look back 10 years ago. Did arugula exist then? Nope.
Pardon me. This conversation makes me want to sit down and shit my britches.
Some Care Bear fraternity initiation hazing ritual type bullshit.
So I was bored. So I bought a rug, as one does.
I am this close to losing my shit. And by that I mean all of it. A mass deployment.
Thank you for watching. And with this Minecraft music that auto-played, we're gonna end stream now. Bye-bye! Wait, no, shit. I have to, like, explain what I'm doing next. Fuck.
Oh.
Saturday puzzle. That's it.
Saturday.
Alright, say goodbye. Goodbye!
Bye.